Years ago, when we lived in Chelsea, on the street, I found a huge pile of garbage that was really the contents of somebody's apartment. And sticking out of the top of the heap was this yearbook. It said 1965, the Altruist. I opened it up and laughed because all the hairstyles were so funny and teased and sprayed, and it just symbolized a past that I really wished I had had. So I packed the yearbook away, and then recently decided to go back to graduate school, and I had just painted a series of paintings of the presidents of the United States. As I was looking in boxes to find art supplies, I refound this yearbook, The Altruist, and there it was. I looked at it. I said, this is it. I'm going to paint every graduating senior from this yearbook. After painting these portraits and starting on the project, a teacher at my school suggested that I go over and see exactly what the space looked like and get a feel for the geography of it. So a friend of mine and I went over to the school, and we arrived in the middle of a drug bust, which caused the principal of the school not to want to talk because I think he was a little bit embarrassed. We were ushered into the principal's office and told to wait, and I didn't know what was going to happen next, but sitting in the principal's office was a graduate from the class of 1965, Richard Ardito.
Ardito, A-R-D-I-T-O.
What year?
65, right there. I was a senior. I graduated.
I'm painting your portrait.
Painting my portrait.
Do you know that's what I showed? That's what I showed.
Painting my portrait? This is me right here.
No.
Yes, it is. Look. Keep on going. That's me in the band. Yeah, that's me. Just wearing it. I recognize the ears on the head.
I can't believe it. 30 years ago, somebody moved out of their apartment, threw all their belongings. Bernard Becker.
Bernie Becker was a good friend of mine.
What happened?
He committed suicide. He committed suicide.
That might be why all of his stuff was on
Probably.
the street.
Bernie lost his eyesight at a very early age, and then I very tragically heard he committed suicide. Bernie was sort of a bohemian.
I could tell from the...
We were in a German club together.
To the only Spielnabe in Emerson High School, best of luck, much success, and much happiness in all you do in the future.
Doesn't sound too good.
Spielnabe. He was the director when the Republicans were in the last time.
Rudy's up in
He was the director of exceptional medicine. He was under the Undersecretary of State or Undersecretary of Health or something. He had a very good job, Joe.
Franny Galdini. I just saw her recently. She's still a hairdresser.
She is?
She's
Where
still a
is
hairdresser.
she?
The last time I knew she was a hairdresser on 29th Street and Bourbon Line Avenue.
She kind of inspired me to really go on the search because she was the happiest homecoming queen, most popular cheerleader, best personality, voted all the way through the yearbook, best at everything. I found her in a beauty parlor in Union City, and I went to get my hair done by Franny, and I asked her about her life at Emerson, and not only was it the highlight of her whole life to be the prom-coming queen, but then I said, the prom, what did you wear to the prom? And she became so dreamy and said it was the most beautiful aqua dress. Are you in there? In this book?
Yes, he is.
Yes. What's your name?
Syrian.
Mr. Syrian.
Right there.
Here he is.
That's very good. You caption them all.
Yeah, this is a jumping little record I want my jockey to play.
Did a lot of this class go to Vietnam?
Not that many. You know, the reunion I went to, I somehow was in charge of this. And there was something like 7 or 8 people died, which really surprised me, by 65. But not from Vietnam, but natural causes. One person got mugged. 1 or 2 people committed suicide. A couple of people had heart attacks. And since then, it's been another about maybe 6 or 7 people died. So some of these people I haven't seen since graduation. But you've really, I mean, I'm looking at this, you're really captured. That's Joe. That's, I forgot his name, Ivers?
Yes.
Ivers?
He wanted to be a state trooper.
Conchetta? Joe Stanzione?
Richie was telling me how you found this.
Yes.
Isn't that amazing?
It was Bernard Becker's book.
Oh, and
did you sign it? You signed it too? Yeah, me too. It gives me chills. I signed it too.
Who's this?
That's Sanger.
Oh, Ronnie Sanger.
That's Ronnie Sanger.
Yeah.
In fact, I just did your portrait.
His?
Ron. Yes.
Where am I?
Well, you're not in
Not in
there
there
yet because I just did it.
That's Sharon.
That's Sharon the very good. So
So listen, my baby diamond ring. If that diamond ring don't shine, he gonna take it to a private
When Richie Ardito told me that I could find the star athlete from Emerson at Rudy's Cliffside Park Bar, he's the bartender there, Babe DeSantis, I was ecstatic. So I decided to drive across the river over to Union City to Rudy's Cliffside Park Bar, see what I could find out from Babe about what he knew about the class of 1965.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen it. See this here?
Watch it now, watch it.
Want to tell you something about that? This here was, yes, and you see the big trophy?
Yeah.
I was the most valuable player of the Thanksgiving Day game. Emerson Union, 1963. Did anybody ever tell you about noon hour?
No, what is
Noon hour was dance at lunchtime. You spent a nickel to get in the dance, and girls would stay on one side, guys stay on that side, and he used to ask girls to dance, and we danced good music, and then every so often they used to put out a sign, like Sadie Hawkins, where the girls would ask the guys to dance. And we used to have fun, you know, and it was every day. It was great.
I think I'm going to pass on it, but thank you.
That's Frank Maniscalco.
He really didn't want to see his portrait.
Why?
I don't know.
Because he's too fat now.
Is that why?
Yeah, get over here, Stinky.
Yeah, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Why? Why? Good. How you doing? Come on. This is Frank Maniscalco.
She knows I told her I didn't want to see my pig.
I said see it. I said see it.
You see, 50 years later, guy still bosses me around. That's me.
That's you. That's Captain.
That's Pep Novotny, absolutely. Any Ragusio? No, he's not coming. I was with him out in Vegas last week. Harry Orlando.
Yes.
Harry Orlando.
And
I feel like I'm having an affair with you. I'm so glad I opened this up.
I'm so glad you decided to talk.
We had a great class, you know. We're very close.
I can tell.
Except for one thing. Here's something I bet you don't know about our class. Our class voted not to leave the school any money. That was left out of our fund, and we were overruled by the administration, and they said whatever is in the fund has to stay with the school. But our class was the only class in Emerson High School history to ever say we want a refund on our money. Listen, I'm going to mingle. Thank you very much. I'm so happy I talked to you. Oh, thank you. I look forward to seeing this. Keep in touch with me, will you, please?
I saw this project leading me to the Emerson 40th reunion. I wanted to be at the school and display all the portraits with all the graduates coming to their reunion and kind of standing in front, mingling in front of their portraits, and that's how I envisioned the project. And I was sad when they said, oh, there isn't going to be a reunion. Well, now, because of meeting all these people, they're starting to talk about having a reunion. So, in a way, I'm at the beginning of this project.